Welcome back to the Alphabet of Heat. My name is Boss. I'm a gardener and a lover of all things spicy. Today we are talking about letter I, the Italian long hot pepper.
A is for Antep and Z is for Zing. Got 24 more that'll grow in between. They say the spice of life is variety. That's why we're growing so hard on the Alphabet of Heat.
Boss Bros.
Letter I. This is a beautiful pepper that I got seeds from Justin M. Platt on the Pepper Lovers community. That guy has hooked me up with so many awesome varieties at great prices. Always good to work with. I've grown the Italian long sweet pepper before, never the Italian long hot. The Italian long sweet is one of my absolute favorites. It's got great flavor and it's something that everybody in the family can actually eat and enjoy because it doesn't have heat. But this is supposed to be the hot version, so I'm really excited to give it the taste. Let's take a quick look at the plant and its progress throughout the year. So you can see right away, before I even transplanted, this thing had fruit growing on it. Normally I would have picked those off when they were flowers, but I wanted to make sure I got a harvest for this series. A couple of weeks in, they started to ripen at full size, and then very quickly they got to a point where they were ready to harvest. So you can see that one on the right is, I think, the one I'm going to eat here today. After I harvested the plant, it definitely took a little bit of a setback. It took about a week and a half before it started regrowing, but very quickly it actually doubled in size and put on another dozen or so fruit. I was able to get a really good harvest off of this at the end of the season, so this plant will grow vigorously when allowed. So as you can see, that plant grew quickly, it fruited very quickly, and ripened very quickly. I picked the first ripe fruit in early June. Not bad when I put my plants out in mid-May. But of course, I want to know how it tastes. It's time to slice this bad boy open and find out. So I've got my trusty knife, the perfect tool for the job. Okay. Tons of seeds. Little bit of a membrane in there. Looks pretty darn tasty, but I'm not going to eat all of those seeds because they will not be so tasty. So I want to pop these seeds out before I eat this pepper because they're just going to ruin the taste. Seeds don't contain the heat. You've probably heard me say that before. The heat is actually in the membrane and the oil. Seeds are bitter and chewy. That's not what I want when I taste a pepper. I'm not going to get them all out because that would take forever, and I'm eager to taste. So here it is. Italian long hot, pepper letter I in the Alphabet of Heat. Wow. Same great sweet flavor up front. Really crunchy, really juicy. No heat yet, but that was just the tip. Still not really feeling tiny bit of heat, but that flavor is incredible. Hopefully these last couple of bites will be a little bit spicier. There is a tiny bit of heat, but it's almost nothing, maybe 500 to 1,000 Scoville units. A lot of chewing. Okay. Maybe up to 1,000 Scoville heat units on that last bite. It was pretty much all the thickest parts of the membrane at the top of the pepper there. But the flavor, I can't say enough about it. So it's a little bit citrusy, sweet, kind of like if you get too close to the peel when you're biting an orange, if that makes sense. So it's got a little tiny bit of that bitterness that you get from like the pith of an orange, but so much sweet around that. Kind of tart. Heat is virtually gone already. Actually, this would be really good, I think, on pizza, on sandwiches, and salads. I'm hoping that this plant produces a lot this year because I think even my wife and son will love those. They're not big heat heads like I am. Pretty good first impression of the Italian long hot. I've got a lot of other peppers to go through in the Alphabet of Heat this season, so keep watching. I'm going to go ahead and get these seeds in the dryer so that they're ready to be saved, because somebody might be offering seed sets of the Alphabet of Heat later on this year. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking, subscribing. You will want to hit the bell so you never miss another episode of the Alphabet of Heat. I also make videos on how to grow peppers, tips and tricks, how to make hot sauce, and I review a lot of spicy foods and peppers as well. So tune in next time, and remember, plants help us grow. Peace.